Bonkers. I don't know what happened. Hey,
Yo,
how you
what's up,
doing?
everybody? Hello, thank you for having me, Carmela.
Yes, yes. You know, I've been meaning to give you a call because I want to have an interview with you on here. But now that we got you on here, I guess we could do this.
Yeah,
This is DJ Styles. DJ Styles, go ahead and introduce yourself right there.
What's up, fam? DJ Styles, man. What's good, family?
what's up, my brother? My name is Julio. I'm the co-founder of Bronx Crypto with my partner Andrew, my business partner.
Okay.
We've been doing this for about 5 or 6 years, and it has changed our lives completely.
Dope.
And we want to spread awareness about cryptocurrency. Our government is not doing the right things
Right.
for us, and we can see it in our wallet. Have you guys been to the supermarket?
Yeah.
Have you guys been to pump gas?
Yeah.
Like, it's ridiculous,
Yeah.
you know, and we could do a little short because we don't want to overwhelm the viewers, because crypto, you kind of gotta take it like step by step.
Yeah.
You can't just like learn about 100 coins all in 1 second or about every blockchain, but we could tap in a little bit, talk about it, and maybe we always go live on Bronx Crypto Wednesdays.
Right.
Yesterday we had Brian Melford up with us, politician, future New York City mayor. And look at the Lakers, the Staples Center. They just changed their name to Crypto.com Arena. That's like Madison Square Garden.
Wow.
Yeah,
That's like Madison Square Garden changing their name to Crypto.com Arena. That's big.
I just now seen that too. That's a fact, definitely, man.
Once I saw that, I said it's official.
Based upon what I know a little bit about it now, I'm still learning. And I was just telling Camilla the same thing. I was just saying, like, listen, you know, we need to understand and study it, because at the end of the day, like, you buy these coins, and when you can get your investment out of it, just take your investment out of it and let the rest sit.
Right.
So, like, say for instance, you get $100 on the coin. Once that reach up a couple $100, you take your $100 investment back out and you let the rest sit and let it build all the way up to the top. And then, you know, 6 months to a year, that's when you're sitting on some real nice size paper. You know what I mean? But you got to invest in the right coins, you know?
Yeah, in my opinion, the beautiful thing about cryptocurrency is that the stock market is kind of been selective. It's only for certain people.
Right.
The reason why I say that is because if you really want to come up on the stock market, you got to throw a significant amount of capital down.
Right.
And not everybody has 50,000 to throw on a stock or trade, you know, stuff like that. But with cryptocurrency, the prices are so cheap where you can literally, like he said, like DJ Style said, you could take $100 and make $10,000
right
in a couple of months. Now, where, you know, I don't know any other. I'm sorry, but that's better than crack cocaine.
Yes.
Right.
We at Bronx Crypto, we found a new way to hustle. And that's what we're telling our people. Yo, we don't need to be on these streets no more. We don't need to be doing this. We could take a little bit of money and actually turn it into some big money.
Right.
And the beautiful thing about cryptocurrency now is that you're being able to leverage it. So you can like if you use Coinbase, for instance, I'm gonna hit you out with some game, and you have, let's say, Bitcoin. You can deposit that Bitcoin and borrow from it, borrow against it, without a pre-approval, without a credit check, without all these loopholes that actually keep our people out of being owners.
Right.
You know, we all rent. Most people rent, but then when you actually try to find a property, you need like 3 years of taxes. You need at least 20% down payment. Not everybody got $120,000 to put down, plus closing fees, all this shit, etc.
Right.
Right.
Especially, have you seen the houses or properties now?
Right.
It's like almost $800,000 to buy a little piece of, you know what I'm saying?
Piece of property, right.
You could take this money and go down south and buy a mansion.
Right.
Yeah. Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But then everything fluctuates. You know, you make maybe a little bit more money here in New York, maybe a little bit less, but everything kind of coincides with itself. But definitely, everyone needs to start tapping into cryptocurrency. And here's the thing: like, our money's not backed by nothing. And like when I started learning about crypto, that's when I finally understood money. Like these people produce it, they create it, and they got us running around like mice. You know, and look at the taxes. Like the taxes are unbelievable. You make $1,000, you bring it home like $490.
Right.
That's over 50%.
Right.
It's unbelievable. It really is. So like, if you got money in the bank and you just leaving it there, thinking that like, all right, for instance, I'm gonna give you a quick personal example. Like my wife's father, he died a couple months ago. And he left a little money. He left like $10,000-$20,000 from my wifey. So she like, what I do with it? She's like, I don't want to put it in nothing risky. I want to leave it in the bank. Now I get it. That's personal. That's like blood money, right? But I say, yo, babe, if you leave that money in the bank, in 10 years, that money's worth $5,000. Because everything's going up in price and value and taxes.
Right.
So, like, I tell her, yo, you might as well put all that money in Apple stock.
Right.
Because Apple about to release a self-driving car. And Apple's about to catch up to Tesla real quick. You know what I'm saying? Invest. It don't also got to be crypto. You just got to do your due diligence and get it early at a good price with a nice amount of money. And that's what you call investment. Now, if you need the money in 6 months, a year, please don't invest it. Because I know people are like, oh, I'm going to put this money in. And then all of a sudden they got a wedding or something happened and they need the money. And so what about your investment? If you take it out, maybe you made a little profit. But if you leave it there and let it mature a little bit longer, it can flip 4 or 5 times. And that's the name of the game. So cryptocurrency is, everyone is looking for a new place to hide their money.
Right.
In my opinion, gold is not it. Most of the time when they say when you scared and you wanna save for inflation, you put your money in gold, right? Precious metals. But here's the thing: can I take like if this was a little block of gold, can I take this to the store? Right. What I'm gonna do to buy a sandwich? I'm gonna break this on the counter. Right. If not, you gotta take it to a pawn shop or a middleman, and then you back in the middleman of like a bank.
Right.
That's the beautiful thing about crypto. With crypto, I could just pull out my Apple Watch and be like, boop. Or I could just pull out my phone and swipe it.
Right.
So we going digital. And I never thought I would see this. You know what I'm saying? But it's happening. So now, Cash, go ahead, you want to say something?
Yeah, I just want to do this introduction real quick because I want to make sure I hold on to this information because this is some crucial information that a lot of people need to know about because right now it's a huge transaction that's going on around this country and we need to jump on it. So this way we're not being, like puppets again as they did for the past almost 2 years, So I want to introduce Carmel Pharrel. That's PH with 1 L, 1 love. I represent Matter Hatter Pro, which is my internet show. DJ Styles, you want to take over, introduce yourself for those who's coming in, because we got people coming in and out.
Yeah, so it's the world famous DJ Styles, New York City heavy hitter, big DJ, over 20 years in the game. So I'm just right now, I'm being a sponge and a fly on the wall, just soaking up all this great information, for what's yet to come,
That's beautiful. That's beautiful. Everybody, my name is Julio from Bronx Crypto. I'm out here bridging the gap. I'm trying to bring this financial literacy to my people of the Bronx. We need it the most. We the forgotten, and somebody needs to do it. This game of investing has been controlled by rich, white, dominant males.
Yes.
Now it's time for a change. It's time for us. It's time for females. Women this year alone are supposed to add $13 billion into our economy. Women are in positions of power. Women have good jobs. Women have degrees. Women are investing.
Right.
So together, men and the women is only going to make the economy even better. So there's a lot of women that are taking care of brothers out here.
Right.
They the breadwinners. They the ones are also going to push us forward.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? The man ain't nothing without the female.
Right.
It is what it is. But back to what I was saying. President Biden, we just got this infrastructure bill.
Yes.
It's trillions of dollars that just got created out of nothing, out of thin air. Fine. I'm optimistic. I want to see that money trickle down into the hood. Because here's my thing. I've done voted Republican. I've done voted Democrat. And neither do nothing for my people.
Right.
So Trump came in. He was like a somebody from the outside, whatever. He came in and gave all the rich people the biggest tax break.
Yes.
Rich people, the biggest tax break, all the rich 1%. Right? So now Biden comes in, he's trying to do his thing. Okay, I want to see schools be built. I want to see hospitals be built. I want to see more living space for our people.
Mm-hmm.
I want to see more things because all I see is gentrification.
Mm-hmm.
Right.
Yeah.
Right.
So, are you guys from New York?
Yes. Yeah. I'm with you. Yeah.
All right. So like, have you seen my Haven? It should look like Brickell.
Yes, I have. Yes.
It looks like Brickell, Miami.
Mm-hmm.
So it's like, are we gonna be able to afford that? Are our people gonna be able to live there? And it's like sometimes I go to the supermarket and I see people with food stamps and they're making a tough decision. Like, damn, do I buy this? Do I buy the meat? Do I buy the chicken? Do I buy this? So it's everywhere, and people need to start doing this shit because if not, I just feel like if you don't pay attention to this, 10, 20 years down the line, you're gonna be struggling. Most of us are already struggling. So just imagine. And now we got this cryptocurrency where you can actually put a little bit of money and make money and then become your own bank. So let's say you buy this coin and you come up and you make $20,000. All of a sudden now you got 20,000. Now you could put 5 here, you could diversify, you could put 10 here, and you got cryptocurrencies that do staking. Staking is basically interest. Mm-hmm. These cryptocurrencies generate interest. How much does Chase give you? 0.0001%, not even 1%. So if you park $10,000 in Chase Bank at the end of the year, they're gonna give you $10 for holding your 10 grand.
Right.
That shit don't add up to me.
Right.
I'd rather put that money, $10,000 in Ethereum.
Right.
And when Ethereum blow up to 20,000, you're gonna flip that to 50 grand. The bank's not doing that, and that's why the bank don't like this. The bank is not happy about cryptocurrency. Let me share that with you. So they've been trying to like China's gonna ban it. China's gonna ban it. China tried to ban it. It just moved. So like cryptocurrency is global and it's decentralized. There's not one country or one government or one king who's controlling it. It's the people who control it, and they sick. Whoever created cryptocurrency, Satoshi Nakamoto, and the blockchain, like Nipsey Hussle said, shit was a flawless checkmate. It put a monkey wrench in their whole system.
Right.
The bank is a loan shark.
Right.
They lend you money and charge you like 30%
on interest. Right.
On interest. They are loan shark. And now with crypto, it's like, damn, now people could borrow by themselves. They don't need no credit checks. They don't need no credit approval. So they're not too happy about that. That's the beautiful thing about technology. Technology is going to push us ahead in one aspect, but it also brings us down a bit, like AI and artificial intelligence. Look at when you pass a toll. It used to be people at the toll booth. Now I just snap a picture. All those jobs are replaced.
Right.
Same thing with McDonald's. You go and you hit the kiosk and you order whatever you want, and then there's maybe 1 or 2 people at the check register. It used to be 10, 15, 20 people working. It's not, and it's going to continue. This thing is going to continue. When they finally figure out the self-driving technology like Tesla, cab drivers are finished. Okay?
Not to cut you off, do you really think something like that can actually happen. I mean,
Yeah.
I mean, always trial and error when it comes to technology, and for them to have like self-driving cars, don't you think that's like a bit risky? What about the dangers?
Let me tell you one bigger. Let me tell you one bigger that's coming out. They have self-driving car planes. Listen to me. I've seen a prototype of a self-driving car plane that you're going to be able to take off in the air and
That's crazy.
into a car, and it's real. Watch
see?
what's getting ready to come. It's so
and right now, you think that you bug out because you see people like on their phone walking the street. Wait till motherfuckers is out here with the VR shit.
Yeah, get into that. What about that Meta? What with Meta? What it's called?
So basically, Facebook.
They
just changed their whole entire business model. They changed their name to Meta. Meta is short for the metaverse. Metaverse is basically the ecosystem of cryptocurrency. So Meta it involves gaming, it involves artificial intelligence, it involves virtual reality. So like
that's
here in America,
that's the coin right there. Meta,
right?
Yeah, they're gonna make like that too. They're gonna make one. I'm telling you.
But wait, but I have a question. Remember when Facebook first started out? I don't know if you recall when they used to have the games and you used to tap in and we used to use coins at one point, right? Is it just me or did everybody forget about that? I think they was testing the thing.
There used to be coins on the games and back in the days, definitely. But
right. So I think it was this whole time that they knew what they do. Remember, they always like at least 50 years ahead of us when it comes to technology. Yeah.
That's a perfect point that you brought up. You know why? Because Adams, the new mayor in NYC, he said that New York City has a New York City coin.
Oh, get out of here.
Yeah, he said
you gotta say that again.
Anybody who's watching, please fact check what I'm saying. I don't wake up with this shit. So if you go and Google New York City Mayor Eric Adams, he's pro cryptocurrency, and he said that New York already has a New York City coin. Wow. Miami is already pushing that narrative.
Right.
Right. So my thing is like Eric Adams just the mayoral election. That's not something that you think 24 hours and you're like, oh, let's just start mining crypto. Not right. That's been in the works.
Right.
That's been in the works. So you're absolutely right. So now it's still not too late. It's still early. Now's the time that we got to jump on. So if y'all want to learn some more, I'm always out here. Check out Bronx Crypto. We got a crypto course. We got a stock course. We got a chat room. We got merch. We sell shirts. We sell hats. We doing pop-up shops. We working on NFTs. We all over. We bringing cryptocurrency to the Bronx. And it's not as hard as people make it sound to be. And the reason why I did this is because, look, it's like knowledge itself, right? Like this information is for everybody, but not everybody's for this information.
Right.
So if you want to go online, you can find this information. But I still got people like, yo, I saw this dude on YouTube, what he means by this, or what he means by that. So now I'm here to break it down to a simpler form.
Right.
So people can really understand it.
Okay, well, I have a question to you for you because I just recently tapped into some Bitcoin, right? So as you already know, one part of a coin is like bro, right now it's kind of down, went down 5% today. Okay, from the 64,000, it dropped down to 50-something thousand, 5%. So my question is this, right? Is Bitcoin the same as Doggy or what break down the differences between these cryptocurrencies? Because there's so many different ones that's out here.
Okay, so let me try to break it down the easiest way that I can. So look, we already using cryptocurrency. If you use Zelle or you use Cash App, you're already using crypto. So basically, cryptography is being able to send a message without anyone on the other side being able to see it.
Mm-hmm.
Right. So every cryptocurrency has their own use case. So everyone is pushing for their own goal, for their own agenda. So Bitcoin is different in its own way because of its scarcity aspect.
Okay.
There's only a certain amount of Bitcoin that's ever created. There's only 21 million Bitcoin. I think 18 million or 19 million are already out in circulation. So there's only a little bit left. And when you got companies like MicroStrategy and Tesla and Apple buying in billions,
right,
it's running out. So now you got all these stock companies, regular companies who are coming up with ETFs, Bitcoin Exchange Traded Funds, right? So that's basically, right? They're going to be able to invest in Bitcoin without actually buying the real Bitcoin. Now, you got to differentiate. Yeah. You got the actual Bitcoin, and now you got like these companies who buy a big amount of Bitcoin and they hold it like custodians, and then they offer shares. I don't want that. Right. I want to be my own. I want to own it. Right. Why wouldn't you want Bitcoin if a $1 billion company is trying to buy all of it? You know, so like Dogecoin, it's a meme coin. That's a whole total. So Dogecoin. Let's retrace a little bit. I don't want to confuse nobody. Bitcoin is trying to compete with gold. Right, so it's all about supply and demand, scarcity. Okay. And the problem with our money is that the more they print money, the more it rises inflation. Yeah. So people are trying to throw their money in Bitcoin because you can't just create Bitcoin. Right. So it's one of the most scarcest assets of our time, like more scarce than diamonds. So now Dogecoin, let me switch it. Dogecoin is a meme coin. Now, what is a meme? A meme is supposed to be a joke. Something that goes viral, right? But now companies have noticed that if something goes viral, it can be used as a marketing tool. Okay. So let's say DJ Styles comes out with a funny meme on Instagram and it goes viral and 10 million people see it. And in the background, he has a little picture of his album or his artist or something else. 10 million people just saw your artist. You just promoted to 10 million people whatever you had on that meme. So now that's something they're using with Dogecoin. They're about to start accepting it in AT. They're using it. Companies are going to be able to use the coin and make a joke and let it go viral. And everybody's seeing it. And when everybody's seeing it, the marketing was successful. The product is going to get bought. That means the coin's value is going to go up. Right.
So you just mentioned about the NFT, because I see this is a huge thing that's going on with this NFT. Can you like elaborate just a little bit more about the NFT?
Sure. So NFT
is like artwork, music, and also forms of creative sort of platform thing, right?
So yeah, NFTs is a little bit more confusing, but it's not that confusing. So let me give you the most simplest explanation I could give you. NFT is a non-fungible token, right? It's basically a certificate of authenticity. Okay. Or basically a birth certificate for something, right? So let me give you an example. You see the Mona Lisa painting that was drawn by Leonardo da Vinci? How do we really know 100% without a doubt that is the one-of-one Mona Lisa painting? Right.
How we know? There's no telling.
How we know that the museum didn't swap it?
Right.
And you know what I'm saying? So now going forward, 2021 and beyond, everyone will have a certificate of authentication or a birth certificate to their artwork or their creation. So this isn't gonna empower artists because they're gonna be able to hold their rights. Look at what Tory Lanez just did.
Oh yeah, massive. That was a massive. That was very genius of him. $1 million. That was very genius. So now it's, as you can see, you see other people following suit. behind him. You know, that was very genius of him. And he changed the music industry with that too. And a lot of people ain't happy with that. You know, the ones who already had it by the, you know.
The Leos and the IVs, the big boys up there, all of the you know, the Cohens and the Leos and all them dudes, they ain't too happy about that shit. But you know, it's 2021, bro, and the days of being slaves is over. It's over unless you want to remain a slave.
Right. Right.
It's up to you. But with this NFT, like Tory Lanez, right? He sold 1 million copies. Everyone bought it for $1.
Yeah.
But let's say I bought 10,000 of them. Now I can say, you know what? I'm selling mine for $5. Yeah. There's only 1 million copies. So, and people want to listen to it. So they're like, you know what? All right, I'll buy it from you for $5. Mm-hmm. Now you're going to make money off of it. And then Tory also gets a cut. So not only he made the 1 million, but he's making money off of people making when they sell. Mm-hmm. So like you said, it was genius. You know, I'm excited to see where it goes. This technology is just getting started. Yeah, I see that Chris Brown just jumped into the arena too. Chris Brown, they asked Paul George yesterday in the NBA after the game. They asked him something like, "Do you know about crypto?" He's like, "Yeah, I'm in a little bit of crypto." And then he just took over the mic and he was like, "I know about NFTs and I know about this and I know about that." So, and if you got money like that, come on. Oh yeah. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Where you can change throw 100,000 here, throw 100,000 there. They're gonna do it. Yeah. Now let me look. I'm a big fan. All right, Jay-Z, right? I love him. Sometimes I hate him. Whatever. He's very smart businessman. Mm-hmm. So I try to just follow Jay-Z because when he cakes, he always leaves crumbs behind. I can't see. So for instance, he partnered up with this company called Alchemy. You could Google this. Mm-hmm. Alchemy and Ethereum. So basically, they partnering up with Ethereum, and he just partnered up with Jack Dorsey, the CEO of Twitter and Square. Right. So when Jay-Z does business, he don't just sell his stake. He wants a part of your business too. Mm-hmm. So I think Jack Dorsey took a part of Tidal. And then now Jay-Z is on the head of Square, on the board of trustees of Square. Wow. And Square and Twitter, they've been buying Bitcoin left and right. Wow. So you telling me Jay-Z's on a boat with Jack Dorsey from Twitter and they like, yo, want to get some Bitcoin? Yo, they on it. Yeah, they on it. I don't care. They on it. They buying it. Trust me. I don't have a magic wand. I can't just be like 100%. But like I said, if you follow the money, everybody's getting into this. And if you have a lot of money, you need to be more worried than us. We already broke. But these folks that got millions, and millions, they need to find a way to save it from inflation and taxes. Yeah, and that's cryptocurrency. Yeah, right. Okay, so there's two things that you mentioned, right? Now Biden, if I understand this, Biden has just signed something in where it's going to regulate or something or put taxes. So that's all this. So basically, that's all this is about. They don't want us making millions of dollars and not paying the man. Mm-hmm. Uncle Sam wants his piece. Right. But I believe once we find a way to get through that, once we like, okay, we know what this is, we know how to tax it, we know how to regulate, that's going to give the big boys on the sidelines with the billions of dollars to say, okay, now we getting in. Because right now, Bitcoin, we have some Fortune 500 companies buying it, but mostly it's people like us. Right. But when that wall of money comes in, when the Fidelities, when the Vanguards, when the Charles Schwabs, when the MetLifes, when those guys, when the MTA, when the sanitation, when the city jobs, the unions, that's when this shit's just going to take off. And even having a little piece of 10%, 5%, 1% of a Bitcoin, couple $100 worth, that might be something like you could leave to your kids.
Right. So the question is too, because you did say something about the saving and things like that, right? So to my understanding from what I've read, there's some sort of wallet that holds onto it, like data or something. Like how much data or computer terms and computer terms. I'm not good with these things, but hold something like that. Like how do you go about with these e-wallets?
So they have a crypto wallet.
Yeah.
I just read that last night. They have a crypto wallet. Is that true?
Yeah, most of the digital exchanges have a crypto wallet. Like you can't transact without it. So basically, when you sign up to these exchanges, like let's say Robinhood, Coinbase, or KuCoin, Binance, as soon as you sign up, you're gonna put your name, you're gonna put your address, social security, and then you're gonna have to verify your identity. You gotta take a picture of your credit card front and back, and then that takes 24 hours to verify that it's really you. Once the exchange know that it's you, you could begin to start trading. Once you start trading, the own exchange is going to create a digital wallet. So then when you tap into that digital wallet, it's going to give you a set of keys, like, I don't know, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, XZZ, A, B, C, whatever. So that wallet is what you keep to receive and to send your crypto. And each crypto has their own wallet.
Okay. Let's see that.
Now there's something, Now there's something else called a cold wallet or a hot wallet. That basically that's the one that it's a digital ledger. So you plug it into your computer, you download all your coins, and then you could take that all over the world, wherever you want to.
Oh, okay.
You know, so that's when they just.
Well, how safe is something like that? You know that we always go through some type of cyber attacks and, some terroristic stuff that goes on when it comes to computers and data and things. So how can we be reassured that something like that will be safe?
So, okay, the best way I could say this is, okay, so let's say your bank, right? Let's say Chase Bank or Citibank. They say that they back your money, I think 100,000, 250,000 by the FDIC, right? But how come that amount of money is not in the bank? So like if I was rich and I went to Chase right now and I said, I need $2 million right now, they would tell me, Mr. Julio, we need 48 hours to wire that for you. They don't got that type of money in the bank.
Right.
And the bank could get hacked just as well as another exchange could get hacked. You know, there's a little bit of risk in everything. But I still think if you hold your cryptos in these exchanges or in this hot wallet, like the e-ledgers, I think you have a little bit more protection than the actual Chase Bank. Okay. Because, okay, Chase gets you like, no, we back your money by Chase. But y'all don't even got that much money in the bank. Like, y'all a whole fraud. You don't understand. If you were rich and you walk into the bank and you demand $2 million, they don't got that money in circulation.
Right.
They're gonna have to call the armored truck to bring the bread. Right.
Because I was working, I used to do security inside the banks, and I noticed, like, I used to talk to the tellers about that, and they were like, no, that's not how it used to be back in the day. Like, we don't house that type of money anymore.
Funny money
went digital.
And then yesterday I went on live with Brian Melford, and one thing he said that resonated with me, he said, yo, in 10 to 20 years, you might not have a pension, but Bitcoin still gonna be here in 10 to 20 years.
So it's here to stay.
Yeah, and now here's the thing, right? So when you invest, the rule number one is diversification, right? You keep your little cash for your everyday and for opportunities. You keep your stocks, you keep your crypto, try to get a little property, real estate, condo, something like that, some different streams of income. But right now, it can't hurt. You've seen the returns already.
Yes.
It doesn't hurt. If you got, let's say, $5,000 in the bank, take 500, take 1,000 and invest it. Because it's not growing in the bank.
Right. The interest rates and everything suck.
They say 1 to 5%. You know, some people get more aggressive. Some people are more conservative, but I say, you know, at least 1 to 5% of your portfolio. So if you got $1,000, put 200 in the market.
Mm-hmm.
You know, and then when you get more comfortable, then you can start making bigger moves.
Right.
You know, but thank you so much for having me. You know, we could talk about this forever.
Yes. Well, thank you so much for tapping in, because, you know, I just came on here just to see what everybody was doing, you know, because I'm out here on a mini vacation, which I call like my me time. It's something I do every year where I have to get away and have my reflection and, you know, to bring myself into the new year. You know, it's like a center thing, you know. But I just went on and I, you know, chop it up with Styles, you know. So we just chopped it up, and then they said we just started talking about money, and boom, there you go. And the funny thing is, I was going to get in contact with you because this is one of the topics I really want to bring on my show. Because we need to know, we like you said, we are struggling. Okay, people working 2, 3, 4 jobs. You know, getting fired for no reason. The pandemic, everything shuts down. You know, so yes, we need to know what's going on. We need to know what they're doing. Someone told me before, they say, you always got to find out what your enemy is doing. Get close with your enemy. Now I understand. You understand? Because they 50 years ahead of us. So we need to get in there and get a piece of this too.
You're absolutely right.
No more pulling this and pulling strings here. And we really need to get our foot in the door. You know,
I just have one question for you before you go. How do you know which coins to invest in? That's where I'm like kind of leery, because I know you can invest in certain type of coins and you follow the they have, like I just started, so I have all the what is that? I just downloaded the Voyager or something like that. So I'm following it right now, and I did do the certification, and you know, as far as the license, they actually your driver's license, your social, your banking information, everything that verifies you. I did all that, so I'm actually waiting to get approved. So beforehand, I got a couple of friends that was involved with it already that told me about certain coins to invest in. So my thing about it is we should have, honestly, like on her show, like a seminar educating people further on what we doing, because a lot of people need to know this information. You know what I mean? And information is the most important thing that we all need. You know, as people, you know, we need information. That's the problem. We lack information and lack knowledge, and we always do it. So if we can set up something where we could do it on a platform, and it could be once a week, once out of the month. Doesn't matter how we set it up. We all got to stay connected, so that way we can give people information on how to do this. Because I would love to be a part of this whole situation and watch it unfold. Because believe me or not, I'm going to invest. Trust me.
Well, definitely. Let me interview for just a little bit. Yeah, I do plan on bringing crypto back in here. I want you back. I'm going to bring you back because we need to beat it into everybody's heads. Just like music, just like having a good time, just like an argument, just like gossip. We're going to make sure that we are programming our people. We have to keep on programming our people so they can have some understanding of what's going on. Because when it comes to technology, let's be clear about this. Elders, we already know they're not on that technology stuff, right? So us, which is like the middle people on it, you know, and then we have the younger. Now, some of the young kids know more than we know, believe it or not, you know. But yes, I would love to have you back. Styles, yes, I do agree. He has to come back. And several other people I want to bring in, and we could have a panel on this, and we just go all in. I could do a whole promotional thing on it, and we could bring people in and
send out a blast, and everybody will be tuned in. This is just off the humble. But normally, you see everybody, you see the numbers going up now because everybody's just now tuning in. But if we was to promote it in advance, everybody would have been locked in. You know what I mean? So, you know, that's what we need to do. Like, but
But let me tell you something about that. This is one thing. Okay, you know how people say, "Oh, money is the root of all evil," and all this nonsense. Whatever, forget that. God says He will give us in abundance. Okay,
right.
And this is our time.
Right.
Time is changing. This is our time. So that's the divine that happened. Forget about, I understand the advancement of promotions and stuff. And yes, we will probably have more viewership, but that was divine. You understand? And we tapped in, got some of those jewels just now. Yes. You know, so that's a blessing. I love it. Thank you so much for tapping in, giving us information. Please leave more of your, introduce yourself again, leave your information, how people can get in contact with you, your website and things like that. I'm going to hit you up so we can do something. Styles, I'm going to hit you up, and I'm going to try to pull some more people that I know that's into all this, because this is very important. This is life. Definitely. This is not a game.
I'm down with it.
They got oh, one more thing. What about the virtual property thing? What's this real estate stuff that's going? So it's more stuff that's out here that we need to know about.
That's a big show.
It's way more. And we need to learn fast. Right. We need to learn very fast. Right. So 2022 is our boom. Okay.
So every Wednesday I have Bronx Crypto Wednesdays where I go live, and I'm on there for an hour. I would love to have you also on the show, both of y'all. Right. Definitely, we both promote it, and with our network, we can have so many people tuning in. Right. We can definitely spread awareness. I'm at Bronx Crypto, Bronx_Crypto. The website is www.bronxcryptoinc.com. We really out here to learn. Like we teach. We're not. Like, this has become a passion for me. It's not just about making money and getting views and getting all that. I feel like I could have been doing this by myself. I was already doing it by myself, and then I had a one-to-one with my partner, Andrew, and we were like, yo, we really need to, like, put people on. Right. And he's like, you're right. And then once we started this, the movement grew so fast. Right. And that just gives us more of a acknowledgement of, like, yo, we gotta keep pushing, and this is just growing, and I'm loving it. I want to leave my current job and do this full time. It's gonna be a stretch, but I'm a big believer that God puts you in certain places at the right time for the right time.
Amen. Praise amen for that, bro.
Amen.
There's a reason why I'm here today, and there's a reason why y'all here today. Right. So let's just keep that energy positive. Let's keep it flowing, and let's be in contact. DM me. I'm an open door. Just holler at me.
Give your information one more time. Just one more time. All your information one more time for us.
Holler at me. I'm at Bronx_Crypto. The website is www.bronxcryptoinc.com. We have a chat room. We have stock course, crypto course. We have merchandise like the Bronx Crypto hat. We the first ones to take the Bitcoin B and put in the Bronx logo in the BX. So we changed the Bronx symbol into a financial literacy thing, into a crypto thing. You know what I'm saying? And we own it. Like we smartened up. There's an LLC. We got our paperwork. Ain't no fuckery. We here for the taking.
Nice.
So
it was a pleasure meeting you, man. We gonna stay connected. You know what I mean? And we definitely got to make this bigger and better, man. We definitely going to.
Yeah, we will.
Yeah. And again, thank you, viewers, for coming in on a whim. That was a blessing for everyone. If you want to see what we had talked about previously on here, you can always catch it on the Mad Hatter channel on YouTube. That's 2 D's, 2 T's. I will be putting this up there, okay? So you can get the basis of it. But we definitely want to bring Bronx Crypto back, okay? Right. We definitely bring you back, Styles and other people on this panel, so this way we can get this word out, because it's time. It's our time. Definitely. All right? Again, I'm Carmel Pharrel, PH11L, One Love. And it's been a blessing. Thank you so much, guys. Thank you so much. Y'all made my day. I swear to God, you really did. Bonkers.